Hey friends, just a heads up. In this show, we touch on mental health and some other heavier topics. Nothing too intense, but we want you to take care of yourself and those who may be listening with you. Also, all opinions are our own and not affiliated with 21 Pilots in any way. Listen with care, and thanks for being here.
Putting on a podcast.
Ooh. I haven't done that in a while. You used to ask me, are you doing that every time?
I thought you just did it last episode.
No, I didn't do that last episode. Do you even listen to this show?
Yeah, I do.
Are you a fan?
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Good.
Rude.
Welcome to the Cliquebait podcast, a 21 Pilot show about the 21 Pilots music band. We are Cliquebait, and apparently so are you. And that's Mrs. Cliquebait across the way, looking incredible as always.
Thank you.
And I'm Mr. Cliquebait. I just introduced myself because you don't step in and say any nice things about how I look, but that's fine. Nobody's keeping track out there.
I feel like we've already kind of gone off the rails a little bit here.
That's kind of the point lately is there are no rails. There's no rails.
Okay.
Everyone's just willy-nilly everywhere. This band is willy-nilly everywhere. We got covers one night and then we don't. There's no rails.
Okay.
This is a freestyle. It's the car and Heavy Dirty Soul just going, it's making its own road, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Speaking of Heavy Dirty Soul, actually, something I keep forgetting to talk about, or maybe I did talk about it. Did you know they
Time will tell.
Did you know they repaved that road?
Yes. We didn't talk about it, but yes, I did.
They repaved that road and now the burn marks are gone.
Yeah. How unfortunate.
I'm so incredibly glad that we got our pictures while we were there.
Yeah.
I should probably post that.
Yeah. Remember Jorge asked if we could just sit there and light another fire to make it.
Yeah.
Would that be illegal? And we were like,
most likely.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably.
It occurred to me that we need a code word name for our daughter. We have Jorge.
We call her Putting on a Podcast.
Yeah, but we need something better.
Oh.
Should we call her Jorgeina?
No. We absolutely should not.
What's a good Spanish girl's name?
Does it have to be Spanish?
Rogelia.
Why does it have to be Spanish?
Because we have Jorge.
Well, then I like Guadalupe.
Guadalupe? Okay. Henceforth, she shall be known as Guadalupe. And the reason why is because we're all going to be taking off on vacation here soon and doing this show on the road. And I thought it might be good to like introduce them because they'll be in the room.
Well, everybody knows Jorge.
Yeah, but we want to introduce
I
both
think we
of
should
them.
just
And
keep
then
calling her Putting on a Podcast Girl.
I also wanted to say that like, and tell me if you don't want me to say this.
Should maybe we not talk about it then on the air if I possibly don't want you to say it?
Maybe, I don't know. Lately, you've been a little more open to a face reveal.
I feel like if we meet people in the wild, then I'm not going to tell them, no, I'm not that.
So that's what I'm preparing for.
I'm
is
not
like,
going to put it out there like on the socials, but
yeah, that's what I'm preparing for is like if we get tickets to Ohio, but we're going anyway.
yeah, we'll be there anyway.
We were thinking about maybe like trying to meet people.
Yeah.
And I feel like,
I think I want to bring some shirts and do some giveaways and some sticker giveaways and
yeah. And so when the time
tell
comes,
people to meet us somewhere if they want to come and say hi.
yeah, when the time comes, I wanted to make it official by saying like, hey, come to X, Y, and Z and meet Mr. and Mrs. Cliquebait live in the flesh and their kids, Jorge and Guadalupe. So we needed a name for her, and now we have it. So it's going to be
you could
Guadalupe.
just say the kids. You didn't have to.
No, because I want people to go up and be like, you're Jorge. What's up, Jorge? And
It's so weird.
hey, Guadalupe, we love your intro, you know?
Sure. She's going to be like, what?
Yeah. Well, we'll give her a briefing.
I guess we'll have to tell her.
Yeah, we'll give both of them a little briefing first.
We should call her Helena.
Oh, maybe we'll do that instead.
Yeah.
All right. Jorge and Helena, you will meet them hopefully soon.
Sure.
All right. Let's get the show started, shall
Let's
we?
do it.
First and foremost.
Whoa. Back up. Why are we crying?
My eyes just do this. I'm not crying.
You look like you're crying.
I know, but my eyes just water because.
Are you just so excited to
All right,
possibly
fine.
meet
Listen.
our fans?
Listen, since you brought it up, let's put it out there.
Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, all genders, all people listening in the sound of my voice. I'm old. It occurred to me that I should start moisturizing. Oh. So I do, and I use beef fat. It's called beef tallow.
Oh my God.
It's really good for your skin, apparently. But even though I just got out of the shower at the gym, sometimes it makes my eyes water if I rub my eyes after rubbing my beef fat. So there's that. And then also I'm old and I have sleep apnea. So I use a CPAP machine and it blows like air into my eyes. So ever since I started that, I've had this eye watering issue. So I'm not crying.
Got it.
It just happens like when I'm really focused or in low lighting or whatever. It's not good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. People at work think I'm crying all the time and I'm not.
Oh,
it's just
sorry.
It kind of sucks. So thanks for calling attention to it. Now everyone knows my medical history.
You didn't have to say that. You could have just said, no, I'm not. My eyes are dry.
And my skincare routine.
That's really all you had to do. You didn't have to,
Should I start doing one of those ASMR skincare things on
tapping
TikTok?
the bottles and stuff? No.
I'll tap my beef fat before I rub it in.
Please don't do that.
Okay.
All
right. Let's get started. First and foremost, we, a Ministry of Corrections, we really screwed up last week.
We did.
This episode
I feel really bad about it, actually.
Yeah, I did too. This episode last week literally came out the day before our king and yours, Josh Dunn's birthday.
Yes.
His birthday was on Friday. So happy birthday, Joshua William Dunn. He's the ripe old age of what, 37?
38.
38?
Yeah.
I thought him and Ty Joe were 36 going on 37.
No, sir.
Wow.
Tyler's already 38.
Welcome to your late 30s, Josh. You're wearing it well.
You are wearing it very well.
I think by the time I was 38, I already looked like I got hit by a truck. So he's doing well.
You don't look like you got hit by a truck.
That's probably my favorite line you've ever said. The hot truck. Nice. Very nice. Yeah.
Maybe we should ask Dougie Fresh to comment on your face.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Since you went there, never mind.
No.
Yeah. Doug, if you're listening, go ahead and drop me a comment about how good looking I am. Not.
No.
Please. All right. Moving on, shall we? We finally have some news. The festival season is upon us.
It is. Finally. Yay.
By the way, your volume's really good. Just keep it perfect. It's good stuff. You sound great. You sound as good as you look. Okay. Anyway, festival season is upon us. We've had 3 overseas so far. We've got
Is there one tonight as we record this?
I don't think so because Jenna's post, which we're going to talk about. Can't do a festival if you're coming home to squeeze us.
But I think, we'll talk about that.
Anyway, there's been Pink Pop. Did you know I could do that? That was
I did.
You're looking kind of shocked.
No, I just wasn't expecting it at that moment. So
we've had Hurricane Festival and Southside in Netherlands and Germany, respectfully. No, Pink Pop was Netherlands. Yes.
Yes. I don't know. Don't ask me the other two. I have no idea.
One was in Germany because they said an evening in Germany. Anyway, would you like to cover what happened at these?
Sure. So we have new merch.
We do.
That I am so excited about because why are you making all these?
No, I am too. I'm so in love with the festival shirt.
I love it. I'm so excited. I want it so bad. I'm very excited about that. I'm going to announce it first here. Well, actually, maybe no. We'll just say it's already on socials because I probably should post it at any moment now. But I think I would like to buy 1, maybe 2 shirts from the merch stand and do them as a giveaway. What do you say?
Oh, do I have a choice? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Oh, sorry.
Here's what I say.
Oh, you don't want to do that?
No, it's fine. It's totally fine. I'm just, trying to be a good steward of our finances. But yeah, why not? Let's do it, man.
Fine, I'll buy 1.
YOLO.
How about just 1? We'll buy 1.
No, we got to go 2. You can't just 1 giveaway. That's hard to do.
Okay. It's not really, but.
Okay. Well, anyway.
YOLO. So we have a festival shirt. It says European Tour 2026 on the back and then has all the dates. Oh, interesting. I guess it doesn't have the ones that are here in the States then if it says European Tour. I didn't even think about that.
Okay.
That's a bummer because all the
we're
ones
buying
were,
2 shirts then.
well, they didn't have any in innings, anything like that.
True. Yeah.
So, all right. Anyway, so there's that one. There is a newer white one, I believe, of the boys, like a Clancy era pose. Then there is the Raw Fear t-shirt that everyone's going bananas for.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was the Drag Path t-shirt. Looks like it already sold out.
Which is that the same one?
That's the same one you have. The same one that's on their merch
So it'll be
site.
back. Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be back. Everyone's freaking out because it was at Pink Pop and it looked pink.
Yeah. Everybody's like, where do I get the pink shirt?
Can you speak to it since you own it?
Yes. It is like a acid washed red. So it's very light red.
Faded, vintagey looking red color. Mm-hmm. So it is not pink, even though it does look like that in the pictures. It's not pink. We got a new cover.
We did.
I don't know the name of this. Every Time We Touch, is that the name of the song?
You nailed it. Way to go.
Boom. Thank you.
Man.
So we did get a new cover while Josh is climbing, although he only did it at Pink Pop, did he actually do it at the other two? Just didn't do a new cover?
The set list stuff I've seen didn't have it on there.
Didn't even have it on there.
Yeah.
So for some reason he did it only at Pink Pop, did not do it at the other two.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
I know you don't know the answer, but this is more of an opinion I'd like from you. A lot of people are saying that it appears that the boys are like in a bad place, which I know we don't agree with. No, hold on, listen. Okay. Do you think that not playing the cover, like Josh was like, stop playing these stupid songs while I'm climbing?
No.
Okay. I was just wondering about that.
I don't think so. There's got to be a reason, but it's probably logistical.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't want them covering it. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Can artists say, please don't cover my song?
No, you absolutely cannot. You can't copy it, but you can cover it all day long because you like give credit for it at some point. Like they're not selling it for money.
Good point. Yeah.
You know, if someone's recording it and releasing it, then so be it.
And I don't know why anybody would not want them to cover their song. They're not hurting anybody.
Yeah. Covers are usually wide open. Like you can cover away.
All right. Well, anyway, no. So I don't think they're in a bad place. I think people just like to read way too much into things. We talked about this. They're people. They can have bad days.
Yeah.
Someone said Josh is really sick. I don't know. I can't verify that, so I'm not going to say that he is. But someone said he's incredibly sick. So I guess he's like just playing through the pain right now. People can have bad days. It's okay. It's all right to have a bad day.
Yeah.
What? You are really loud.
Sorry, I was just having a drink.
Yeah.
Drink of water, that is, people. We don't do the alcohol booze on the show.
Not on the show.
I just want to clarify. Yeah, we're adults. We can do the alcohol booze. We do have kids that listen, so don't do as we do.
Wait, you can drink responsibly. That's okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
it was water. Way off.
It was water in a big, huge aluminum cup. That's why, hence the noise.
Okay.
Sorry.
Anyway, I don't think they're fighting. Even if they are fighting, that's okay. They've been friends for a very long time. I've fought with my best friends before.
You fight with me all the time.
I fight with you all the time.
Best friend, so.
And you're my best friend. You're my bestest of buds. So it's okay, you guys. It's okay if they're not having a good time right now. Maybe they're tired. Josh has a brand new baby, bringing a baby to Europe for the very first time, a different country.
Which is bananas. But I guess if you have millions of dollars, it makes it a little easier, maybe.
Sure.
Do we think Felix has a passport? Does she need a passport?
Yes.
At 8 months old.
I believe so. Or maybe it's just birth certificate.
Yeah,
I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, moving on. So we got new merch. We had a new cover. We have a new jumpsuit jacket.
I can't wait to see this.
Which is very cool.
So excited.
What do you mean can't wait to see it?
The jacket live in the
person.
flesh. Like with all the, like Tyler reposted a fan art of it, like all the tentacles or whatever we're calling it splayed out. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. So that was interesting. That was for Pink Pop. For Hurricane and Southside, like I said, looks like we've already sold out of the Drag Path tee. People that posted the merch stand for both of those did not have the Drag Path tee in it. We didn't have the new cover for those two. And then you added this. That's not mine.
Do we think, quick question though. The Drag Path t-shirt, I was going to bring it with us on our journey. Should I not now? Because I might get like accosted and have my shirt taken from me since it's a hot item now.
That's kind of a good point.
I don't know. We'll think about it. I'm pretty tough, so I think I can handle it. I added that at the last show, Tyler did like a shoe change on stage, which was weird. Like, did they not have a quick change booth, or was he just being cheeky, as they say overseas? I don't know. He,
yeah, I didn't see what came before and after it, so I couldn't tell you. I don't know, maybe one of his shoes broke or...
He sat down on stage
something.
and removed his boots and put on his, like, I think these were Pumas, which I've never seen him wear Pumas.
I've seen him wear these shoes, though, before.
Yeah, so he puts these...
You know why? Because they remind me of drag racing shoes.
Oh, yeah. Not RuPaul, actual, like, cars racing.
Yes.
Every time I mention drag race to people that aren't informed, they're like, oh, like RuPaul? I'm like, no. I did not participate in drag shows. I did drag racing at one point in my life.
Yes.
Anyway, he changes shoes, but while he's doing that, he lifts up one foot and like waves with his toes. I'm doing it here in the studio to the crowd. And then he puts the shoe on and he looks over at Josh and smiles. And I thought he said like mouthed, like he did the money sign.
Yeah.
And I thought he mouthed like we should put this on OnlyFans or something. But some people said that it says we can make money off this. And it begs the question, do they listen? And do they know about my comment about feet juice?
Yes, they do.
And is that why
100%
this occurred?
Yes.
I believe that it's so.
Yeah.
And so it shall be so because I said so.
Be so.
Anyway, yeah, it was a funny moment. I've never seen him do this out in front of the audience. So it was kind of funny. But
yeah.
All right.
I want to talk about the shirts.
Yes.
Because TOP Shirt Nation is
going
a little bonkers. We are so back, my friends. So, Pink Pop, Tyler wore his a jersey.
Yes.
Which says something on it that I swear it says lazy, but it doesn't.
I know all about this. I did a deep dive.
Oh, great. Well, you can talk about it then. Go for it.
It is a like mesh black and white and red jersey. I'm not sure if I mentioned this to you at breakfast. You must have forgotten because you said that the stylist does it. And I was like, well, I don't know if he chose this because it has black and red accents and, the whole blurry face thing. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's black and red.
Right.
I don't know if it was that or if he just likes this shirt, but apparently Umbro, which it also had an Umbro logo, and it's soccer season. It's World Cup going on and whatever. It was a collab with this brand called, I can't remember, but it was a collab where they did like this lazy thing.
Got it.
And so it's like, it's supposed to be an Umbro soccer jersey with this lazy collab. I don't know if it has anything to do with him or anything to do with our beloved lore, anything. I have no idea. Or if it was just a shirt.
Okay.
But he seems to be doing a lot with Umbro lately because that was the jacket at AT&T Fest as well. So I don't know.
Maybe he just likes it.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe it's the new Adidas
for
the new era.
Yeah. So it was I should look up what it was. Go ahead and.
All right. Well, so we had that during Pink Pop. Then for Hurricane and Southside, we had the same kind of like black, almost windbreakery type jacket. He was wearing it like all black, basically. Josh was the interesting one. He's the one that's causing all the uproar right now because we're kind of wondering what's going on here. So for Pink Pop, he wore a trench era long sleeve t-shirt that had a picture of like trench album era picture of the boys. And then on the back, it says, "In trench, I'm not alone." It's kind of like a yellowish color, I think. And like with blue, like image, I guess, blue screen print on it.
Yeah.
It was for sale in their shop. It's no longer for sale. I did see one your size though today.
Oh.
While I was looking for the actual shirt for sale on a.
When does it get here?
Yeah, it's probably already sold.
Oh.
But anyway, so that was that. And then for Hurricane Festival, he wore a Scaled and Icy crop top.
Yeah, like you do.
Like you do. Is that a mosquito? Please say no.
I don't think so.
Okay. I hope not because they will eat me.
Yeah.
All right. And then for the last show, he was wearing another trench era shirt. Long sleeve, 21 Pilots in the trench font on the left sleeve, right sleeve, one of the sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just says TOP on the front.
Oh, I just had a light bulb.
What?
I'll tell you in a minute. Are you done?
Well, no, but you kind of interrupted me, so.
Okay, well, first the collab was Umbro by Slam Jam, 97-98. Lazy football jersey. So this is like a throwback to 1997-98. You cannot buy them new anymore. This one is going for, it's out of stock on some resale site for $179.
Whoa.
So, no, I just had the light bulb. You know what we were talking about at dinner? About how, whether torchbearer's there or not in certain eras and whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe Josh is doing this because in Trench, he's there. Because he's Bandito torchbearer and he's there. And in the other eras, he's not. So maybe he's trying to say that I'm here. No, I'm not. No, I'm here. No, I'm not. Maybe torchbearer is coming in and out of our life in this pivotal moment of what's going on in the lore, possibly not being over and whatnot.
Okay. Well, I'd love to see what is going on. Tyler has had 3 new, and I put lore in quotation marks, lore shirts is what we're calling them. All 3 shirts have actually been worn before, but now there is an addition of ink blots to each one of them. So we talked about the ink blots when we saw it at Innings. Was that the first one we saw it at? Or was that at AT&T? I don't remember if he had an ink blot at Innings. No, he did it at Innings. Clancy. He was Black Clancy.
Yeah,
that's right. So the first time we saw the ink blots was for the AT&T show. So yeah, he had the same shirts. He's worn them twice before, but this time they have ink blots on them. Please go and visit at TOP Shirt Nation on Instagram. If you went to any of the shows, there's still some like images that they're looking for. If you happen to catch the shirt, you don't even know, maybe you have a really good shot and you didn't realize it. Go take a look. They've got some images that they still have not identified yet. So please go take a look at those. But the ink blots were really, really interesting. We'll kind of get into that. Actually, am I getting into that? Oh yeah, we're going to get into that in a little bit. But one of them actually looks to me like, I don't know if you remember from the digital remains, they have TOP written in the raw fear font, and it almost looks like antlers. Like the way that it connects it, it looks like an ink blot of antlers. And one of them looks like half of that. And I kind of mentioned it to them and I didn't get any response, but whatever. Anyway. Yeah, go ahead.
So I wanted to call out Alt 98.7 FM right quick. On Father's Day, which was just yesterday, as we record this, they put up a post about dads that rock. And they had like Jack White and all these other bands. And every hour they were giving tickets away to their shows. And I said to myself, where's 21 Pilots? The ultimate dads that rock.
Yeah.
They're both dads and they rock together in the same band. Can't say that for a lot of the people on the list. And I was upset. And then I was like, well, they can't really give tickets away to someone's festival, maybe. I don't know. And that's all we've got going on. But they do have this Ohio show.
Right.
And then what do I see today? They have a ticket giveaway for the Columbus show.
Oh, so they just totally skipped them?
Yeah, all week long on Alt 98.7, we're giving you the chance to see 21 Pilots at their hometown show with Death Cab for Cutie at Ohio Stadium on October 17th. Listen all week, starting with the Woody Show, for your chance to win tickets to see Death Cab for Cutie at the Greek Theater on August 3rd. What? Anyway, so maybe this was a typo by them. I didn't read the whole thing before I read it here, because then it goes into listen to get Death Cab for Cutie shows. Oh, my bad. Every winner is automatically entered to win the grand prize trip to Ohio.
Got it.
So my beef is that they weren't included on the Dads That Rock.
Yeah, that's a little rude.
So I don't agree with that. Alt 98.7, you're big supporters, but I think you kind of dropped the ball yesterday, and I would like you to know.
All right.
I have some follow-up on the paint theory that we covered last week that you covered. And by the way, you got tons of great compliments.
Oh, thank you.
But the good podcaster that I am, putting in the research, putting in the work for all of you in the off times, I rewatched the Clancy release live stream in the pajamas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where they put out every video. I watched every video. I wanted to look for any clues, and I just really wanted to watch that live stream again because it was fun. And what I noticed was that in the Craving Jenna version, there's black paint on the hands.
I know, I said that.
But it's really light. Okay. I thought you missed that. But here's what I noticed though. The paint on the hands is really light.
Okay.
Whereas in like Backslide, it's super dark. And so I think we talked about this where you're like, maybe they just did a better paint job one day or the other. Maybe they're running low on paint, so they had to conserve or whatever. I think there's meaning behind the darkness and the lightness. And we talked a little bit about that.
Okay.
I think I noticed that the neck paint in that video is really dark. So I think the insecurity there lies in what he's saying versus what he's playing.
Gotcha.
I can play the craving on ukulele, so it tells me it's not that technical or hard because I suck at ukulele and I can play it.
Okay.
So it's real easy, chord changes and whatnot. So I don't think there's any stress behind what he's playing, but I think what he's trying to tell Jenna means a lot.
Okay.
And so I think the paint on the neck is darker, whereas in Backslide, the hands are super dark. Because in my opinion, that song is all about the creative process, about their music and the music industry.
Really?
Yeah, when we covered it, that's what we talked about. Like I think the Ned's breads are little tokens of song and the whole Wish I Never Made Saturday and
Got it.
$100 bass and all that. It's very much on the creative, like calling out to the fans, like it's all I got left kind of thing.
Got it. Okay.
So that's what I think. And then I picked up on something that Josh and them mentioned in the live stream about routines in the night and navigating. Both of those songs, Tyler said they wouldn't be on the album if it weren't for Josh.
Right.
And that he didn't really care for them. And I don't know if I believe the really care for them part, but I think they were giving us little nuggets and little clues that like these are Torchbearer songs. And Josh AKA Torchbearer had to put them on there because Clancy wasn't like, Torchbearer's not real to him, remember? So
right, yeah.
Maybe he's like, I don't even know about these songs. They're like not even registering. And then Josh makes that comment about, I guess we're not playing Navigating live. And they just kind of look at each other. And Tyler kind of smiles and laughs almost like they're sharing an inside joke. Mm-hmm. And that immediately made me think about the whole album cycle and that whole album itself, that maybe Josh / Torchbearer isn't present at all.
For the entire album?
For the entire album, except for obviously the Craving single version. I mean, that's just them. There's no paint, like we said.
Right.
I think he's not there. I think either Tyler's / Clancy's in a dream, or we're learning about Clancy's story. And this is where we really find out about Torchbearer, like being this projection and entity. Remember, we didn't know that really before. Now we do with the I Am Clancy video that comes out. So I think in that whole album cycle, Josh / Torchbearer is not there. Everything we see in the videos,
not even
there.
at the end when he comes and brings him the mask?
Well, I was going to say that. When we see him in Bandito form, and they confirm this on the live stream, that's the real Josh. He's in Bandito clothes when he hands him the mask.
Yeah.
I think that's when Josh comes back to us. Torchbearer comes back to us, reveals himself. Mm-hmm. We see him in Paladin Straight in the same clothing. We see him in City Walls in the same clothing.
Right.
But then in the contract, he's dressed as Torchbearer because that's a dream. He's not there.
Right.
So that's what I think is that throughout the whole Clancy album, and that's why it's called Clancy, is it's telling us this story that we previously didn't really know about Torchbearer and Clancy and their existence or his existence.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
And if you go back and look at every video, Josh really isn't there. Snapback, we don't see him at all. It's just Clancy with his weird like shower curtain on.
Shower curtain.
In Oldie Station, we see Josh, but he's wearing Torchbearer clothes.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
In Oldie Station?
Yeah.
I didn't think he was wearing anything.
He's wearing no clothes?
No, lore related. I thought he was wearing like a plaid. Isn't he wearing like a red and black plaid shirt? In Oldies?
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Either way, I think we're looking at little scenes from Tyler's mental health state throughout that whole album, and Josh isn't really present. It's Torchbearer on that album.
Okay.
Am I making sense?
No.
Even a little bit?
You were, and then you lost me when you said Josh isn't there.
Okay, well, I use their names interchangeable, but I think that the whole point of that album is to show us this struggle in Tyler's head about what Clancy is, and that Josh is a big part of it. Torchbearer is a big part of it, but every song on that album, he's there as a projection. He's not there really.
Okay.
Go back and watch all the videos with that in mind, audience, and you, if you care to. We'll watch them together and I can explain it better, but try looking at this is what we do on the show. Try looking at those videos under this lens and tell me if I'm crazy, I'm crazy, but I think I'm onto something here.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Like it.
Next.
Moving on to theories. I realized you split my thing in half. That's why it doesn't make sense now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's all right. Not a problem. But it works now because we'll go back into the theories situation. I wanted to talk about our friend Anna B on Instagram, her theory about the ink and the ink blots.
Okay.
And that's why it was right underneath where ink blots were.
Yeah,
But
my bad.
anyway, that's okay. She has an interesting theory about the ink and the fire that we're supposed to be seeing. Oh, you know what? I realize that's why she's calling it ink.
Ink blot.
Because of the ink blots.
Not paint blot. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense.
But
now,
I'm
I
going
guess.
to, I'm going to talk about that in a second. All right. So, fans are noticing that the logo in the festival, so they have like this big light up logo that's usually like above them on the stage, kind of like a beautiful northern star lighting your way to the 21 Pilots.
It's central
Anyway.
it's the central decoration of the stage.
So they have like a light up logo, and in the past it's just been lit up, mostly white, sometimes red, kind of changes, but it's been blue and purple, like predominantly through the festivals, through the 3 shows so far. Excuse me, pardon me.
Yes.
So people are kind of noticing that that's the case. So Anna B is very much of the idea that the lore is not over because we still need to see this blue inferno that we're waiting for. And I've said the same thing. We're still waiting for this blue fire that we've already seen.
Yeah.
Right? We just don't know where it is now in the storyline because it disappeared. We haven't heard anything else about it since the Outside music video.
Yeah.
So she believes that the ink blots on the shirt kind of relate to the end of the lore now. And this is kind of her theory, which I like, but I have a couple changes that I'm going to make to her ideas, if you will. I'm not taking her ideas and piggybacking off of them. So we still believe that there's still going to be a blue inferno somewhere. And this is from the music videos, like I just said. It's from the digital remains, as well as the album variant cover name. So if you go back and look at, I believe is it Breach or is it, I think it's Clancy. Or maybe it's Breach.
You're going to need
variants?
to finish a sentence.
I think it's the Breach variants.
It is, yeah.
They all have different names to them.
Yeah.
There is a Blue Inferno album name.
Yes.
Okay. And we're like, where does that even come from? Right. So she believes that the Blue Inferno is going to be coming from Re-Izdro's tower, because if you look at the digital remains, you look at the box sets that we were getting from Breach, they have like a image that have basically all roads leading to Re-Izdro's tower. It's kind of like, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It's the 9 circles, and then they have like lines connecting all of them.
Yeah.
If you look at the lines in between each one, they all say Re-Izdro.
Mm-hmm.
So all paths, all roads lead to Re-Izdro's tower. Okay.
Yeah. And that's the exit, as we've talked about.
Right. So again, that's the east is up. If we turn the map, we want to go that way to get out. And his is also the tallest tower, and it's the one in the center. Okay. So because of that, and based on the digital remains, it seems as though this is where the rituals are done. So when they do the vialism rituals, the ones that we see in Nico and the Niners, she believes, and I also am on board with her on this one, that's where they perform them, is in this tower. Okay. If that's the case, this is where the paint from the Message Man ritual is stored. So we actually see the bowl in the Nico and the Niners music video. I had no idea. I actually just learned that today.
Yeah.
I am a brand new baby learning that that's where the bowl is. I had no idea.
I'm laughing over here at your abbreviation of Nico and the Niners, because all I can think of is, I'm paying you Nan.
Sorry.
Inside joke between Mr. and Mrs. Cliquebait.
Inside joke, but it's good. So she, like, again, she keeps calling it ink. And I was talking to you, Mr. Clickbait, about this today. I like to make sure that I do my research on everything before I give you any of this information. I want to make sure that it's correct. If I can't find any information, I will definitely let you know about it. She's calling it ink. I think she's calling it ink because of the ink blots. I believe it's paint. It's not ink. And I'm going to tell you why. A couple of reasons. Number one, it still works with the ink blots. I don't know if you ever remember doing this, but every person I've ever known has done this as a child in art class. You dribble the paint on the paper and then you fold it in half and you open it up and it makes this like butterfly,
It's
right?
an ink blot.
It's an ink blot, but it's paint that you're using, right? You're not using ink. Another reason is there is something called zinc oxide, and it's actually a white pigment. But
man, that's the stuff you used to put on your nose when you were surfing.
Right, yes. Yeah. So it's a white pigment, but it is actually used in paint to help mix the correct colors.
Okay.
So you would actually find zinc oxide in a black paint if you're trying to get it to be that perfect shade of black that you need, which it's so weird and it sounds counterintuitive, excuse me. I was going to say productive, but then I said intuitive and I said pertuitive.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you would actually use it in paint. You would not find zinc oxide in ink.
Okay.
I actually did research that. So again, I think that just points to my theory that this is paint and not ink.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of Science with Mrs. Clickbait.
The more you know. She believes that if you were to burn zinc oxide and chlorine, it will burn in a blue color. I'm not really sure where she's putting the chlorine. I know chlorine's a song, but I don't know why chlorine has anything to do with DEMA. I don't know why there's chlorine in the tower. I have no idea.
A further hot tub, probably.
I don't know, maybe. Because I was thinking like if we're going by like the neon gravestones, it would be neon, not chlorine, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know where she's getting chlorine, but even if you burn zinc oxide alone, it's a blue-green color. Like that cyan color that we've been talking about.
Yeah, it's a different blue.
It's deeper than spin.
Yeah.
However, just because I like to do research and like to make sure you all get the correct information, if you do combine zinc oxide and chlorine, you get a very dangerous mixture that will combust if hit with heat. It will literally explode in like a really dangerous explosion. Okay. So yes, that would happen if you were to combine those two things. And yes, it would be a blue-green color and it would explode. Okay. So I'm feeling her on this Ria's Tower being the focal point and where the blue inferno is coming from. A lot of the rest of her theory, I'm not quite on board with yet. I totally see her ideas for it and where it's coming from. I'm just not quite there. However, she did say something very interesting that I don't know if she knew she was saying it, if it was just like her talking and it came out the way that it did, but it really struck me. We know that Ria's Tower is, or Ria's song is doubt, correct?
Yes.
She said, if the doubt tower falls, the rest of them fall. And I think she just meant in general, if the middle tower were to fall, it's going to make all the rest of them fall down like dominoes, right? It's in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to knock them all over. I think she was talking about that specifically that way. However, I'm hearing it as when you get rid of your doubt,
yeah, that's what I just did.
The rest of your fears.
Yeah. We have the
gone.
same, we're on the same page here.
Right?
I thought that immediately as soon as you said that.
So I thought that was really profound. And doubt demo, when he does doubt demo in the shows, it's predominantly red, usually. It's a red, dark, black, red scene. However, in these last 3 shows, it has been very purple.
And I know it blew up on TikTok and everything, but there's got to be a reason why they brought it back mid-tour.
Right.
Like all these things that they've been doing so far have had some kind of meaning to the overall story. And now that song is present again here in 2026. Like why? You know, not just because it blew up.
All right. So based on what I just said, as well as the purple blue hues that they're now showing in the doubt song, as well as the new, so we did notice that the jacket looks very vulture-esque.
Yeah.
When he puts his arms out, it looks like wings. And as you can see in the images of the vulture, their feathers are like stringy. They're not like big wide feathers. They're like feathers that
they're very wiry.
are in layers and like long and thin, I guess.
Yeah, they're very like wiry looking.
Yeah.
Like a wiry dog would look. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it does look very vulture-esque. We also got jumpsuit into city walls and then back again into jumpsuit, which was also interesting. And I think it's just another clue that there's an alternate ending here. Whether we're going to get it in the form of an album or if it's just supposed to be an extra little side quest for us to figure out, I don't know. Or maybe it's just for those who are not happy with the ending. Like, I don't know, but I feel like they're trying to tell us that, I think you got it. It was just feeding on your face.
Right.
It was a vulture that feeds on pain.
Yeah. Or a mosquito that feeds on
Anyway.
me.
So I don't know. I don't know if we're actually going to get an actual alternate ending. I don't know. But I just feel like all of these are just pointing at least that there is one.
You know what it is? I know what it is. Just another clue.
It's just another clue.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it. That's all I have to say about Anna B.
All right. Well, I think it's a good segue into listener interactions because she is a listener.
I think.
Yeah. Well, it seems like she is.
I hope so.
Either that or she's one of those weirdos that just does the social media and doesn't listen to the show. I don't know why you would do that.
I don't know why we would call them weirdos. That's not very nice.
Well, it's in jest.
Well, I guess they're not hearing it, so we can call them weirdos,
exactly.
can't we?
Yeah, you weirdos. All right. Do you have any? Is this just my...
Actually, I do. I completely forgot. I actually didn't have a lot of interactions this week because we had a very busy weekend, like extremely busy.
Yeah.
We had dance recital. I had dress rehearsal.
Yeah, Guadalupe's
then
or Helena's,
then dance recital, then Father's Day. What did we have on Saturday? Something else on Saturday we were doing.
We painted the town. But aside from that...
I feel like we did something on Saturday too.
I don't know. Who cares? This is not good pod. Nobody cares about what we do on our...
All right, anyway.
Unless we're talking
to
them.
We had something pretty crazy on Saturday, I think too. So we were just incredibly busy. So I did not post this weekend at all. So I did not have like any interactions with listeners this pretty much entire week. But I did have one person, if I can find her. Oh, the name, it's on Instagram. It's Haley and Marky and the little ones. And she wants us to come to the UK so that she can have a cuddle.
Oh, okay.
So
I said
I would absolutely love that, but we are not going to the UK. I'm very sad about that.
I do like cuddling though. We will cuddle. We're not going to cuddle with you.
So hi, Haley and Marky and the little ones too.
All right.
Thank you for offering to cuddle with us.
My turn?
Yeah, go for it.
These are from the Spada, as always. And first, starting things off is Brittany. I say Cook. What do you say? Koch.
K-O.
I say Cook.
C. Coach? Kosh?
Kosh? Kosh? Kosh?
I don't know.
I'm going to go with Cook.
How about you just say Brittany?
How about, hey, Brittany. She says, guys, she speaks parcel tongue. This episode was amazing. You guys are also growing by leaps and bounds as hosts. Keep it up. Yes, I am growing. How can you don't even know what I look like and you're calling me fat?
I don't think that they're...
No, she's saying that we're growing in talent, I guess. This episode may steer you in the other direction, but thank you for that. She says, one of the reasons we love this episode is that it sent us down a paint rabbit hole too. We just watched all of the Blurry Face videos making notes about paint, clothes, colors, hats, and Josh's hair. The only Blurry Face video where Josh doesn't have red hair and makeup is Dun Dun Dun, Heavy Dirty Soul. It's yellow. Come on, you can't tell me that wasn't on purpose. Love it. And love you guys. We love you too, Brittany, and thank you for the comments. And you reminded me about something as well. During the Clancy era, Josh has that kind of red on the bottom of his hair.
Yeah.
In Navigating, it's all black, like it is now. No red. So I don't know if that's just a production mistake or
interesting. If
it means something. I don't know. Sarah Felina said, I also thought Air Catcher when you were talking about the chord. The lyric is, but now my chord's not working and I see you staring me down. Could Could that be a symbol of Clancy's breach? Who knows? I think it means whatever it means to you. Brooke said, such an amazing episode. The black paint has so much meaning and importance behind it. So you're getting lots of compliments over there. What are you doing?
Thank you.
Are you with us?
I'm with you.
What's going on over there?
Well, we just got invited by the Yellow Envelope Club again to do another deep dive.
Oh, cool.
So I was just answering them, but I'm listening and I'm participating.
Okay. All right. If you say so.
I am.
She also says, I know I already commented, but hoping you will see it this time. I was listening to an older episode where people were saying the first song they heard, and I wanted to say mine, which was Forest from Rab.
Oh.
I was probably around 8 or 9. I am now 19.
Wow, that's really cool.
We're so old. Here I am thinking we're talking to people that are our age, and most of them are like 19 or something.
I'm 19 at heart.
My aunts, or if you say aunt, so be it, are very young. So I grew up with them as sisters. Basically, they were super into TOP as teens and got me right into it. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I love that. That's kind of like what we did for our kids. We kind of force fed them 21 Pilots, and here we are.
You force fed them.
I force fed all of you.
You did.
Cheryl Not Done says, hello, friends. This was a great episode. I've had very similar ideas about the paint. It was wonderful to hear it all laid out. Happy birthday to mine and your favorite drummer, Josh Dunn.
Yay.
Happy Father's Day to all the Click dads from a Click mom or the fun, crazy Click aunt. Anyone you choose to call.
Love it.
Amazing deep dive, says Barnaby.
Thanks,
I love this
Barnaby.
episode. By the way, you guys should totally do a coconut sharks in the water deep dive next year for April Fools.
Ooh, that would be good.
That and
we
Taco
can make
Bell
it like so
saga.
like analytical.
So
and
profound.
Like,
I agree.
yes, I love it.
Marper
Done.
says that she is going to Colors of Ostrava. I can't
Fun,
wait.
Look at you.
Sorry for the late comment. I was in England with school. Stop apologizing, Marper. School's more important than us. Okay.
We're not doing that anymore, Marper.
And I didn't have time to listen to the podcast.
We are not apologizing anymore.
I mean, that's kind of unacceptable. You need to find time. And then it says OMGGGG. I think that means, oh my God. Thank you so much for the paint theory. It really helped me understand it more. OMGG, just 2 G's this time. That's so cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. What else do we have here? Clancy's Jumpsuit says she would love them to do a cover of Good Life by One Republic.
Ooh, that would be good. I like that
Let's
song.
see here. And then Devin says, great episode as usual. I never thought about the way that Clancy is printed on the stole. I love the idea that even something as simple as that has ties to the cyclical nature of the story. And Eddie says, I heard someone say Caskets by Ren. I love Ren. Listen.
Nice.
I did listen to Ren. It's pretty cool.
Awesome.
So there we have it. There's the listener
Very
interactions from my corner of social media,
I love it.
which isn't social media at all, but you know what I mean.
I mean, it kind of is. It's social and it's media.
There you go. All right.
Social media. I had students one year when I was teaching 7th grade that asked me a question. They raised their hand and I called on them and they said, how come it's called social studies if we're not allowed to talk? I thought it was very profound.
That is.
It was annoying and I lost the class, but it was still profound.
That's true.
All right. TOP fans doing amazing things. I'm going to bring it on to Instagram on this one. We're going to continue on with our Taylor Swift extravaganza. We keep talking about Taylor Swift every episode so far.
Yeah.
For the
why
last
not?
3 episodes.
It
Like,
equals
why not
good
do it again?
downloads, I think. Yeah.
So I'm going to talk about Taylor Swift again this time because one of the people that I follow, their username is Tyler's Armpits
Oh,
on Instagram.
okay.
Actually did a really, really cool thing. And it gave me a fantastic idea of something I'd love to do for our little record corner we've got going on. If you look on our social medias, I like to post things in front of it because it's mostly 21 Pilots. So it kind of makes a nice little backdrop. But we have like a little corner with our record player.
Yeah, it's where Marshall
And
sits.
Oliver. It's where Marshall
interrupted us
is.
a little while ago, yeah.
We have like all of our record variants that we have in there. All 21 Pilots, of course, over there. So it kind of gave me this idea of what a cool thing this would be to put over in that little corner as like an art piece. But basically what Tyler's Armpit did, it feels very weird to say Tyler's Armpits,
Yeah.
was he or she, I don't know now that I say that, took all of Taylor Swift's albums and made them 21 Pilots.
Love that.
So so we've got like, I don't know what the actual name of the first album is. I'm sorry. I'm not a Swiftie.
Let me see.
So I guess it's just Taylor Swift.
Sure.
Is the name of the first album.
Yeah.
But they called it Taylor Swift Tyler's version.
Love that.
And it's, oh God. Oh, there we go.
Oh boy.
And they basically just recolored and changed the picture to kind of theme it towards
I love it.
21 Pilots. So instead of Taylor Swift, it says Tyler Joseph. It's got a picture of him in the trench outfit because he's young. She was young as well during this.
Yeah.
We've got Fearless. It's like a gold colored glittery one. Got a picture of him.
Excellent.
Totally love whatever this one was supposed to be.
Please tell me she did Diary of a Showgirl or whatever. I want to see Tyler in a bustier.
Speak Now. I don't know that album. Tyler version is a purple Galaxy vinyl and has the coolest picture in the world that fits perfectly with the album.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite.
That's good.
I think my favorite one though is
We're going to post these, by the way.
Lover. I actually reposted it.
Okay. 'Cause I was going to say this isn't a visual podcast, so nobody knows what we're looking at.
So my favorite one, however, that they did is Lover. It is a picture of Tyler in his Scaled and Icy era with his pink hair. So it totally fits perfect. Because I actually do know that album cover. So I'll show that one to you too.
Oh, yeah.
But that's my favorite. So
Spot on.
I am just calling out this person for doing amazing things because this is incredible editing.
Yeah.
To be able to find those fonts and to get them to, pictures to fit perfectly, to find things that just match exactly with the theme of the album cover. Here's 1989, which I think was amazing.
I love
So
it.
Tyler's Armpits, this was fantastic. It got me thinking of how fun it would be to get really famous album covers and make them 21 Pilots and put them in our media corner.
Yeah. You know what it got me thinking?
What?
About Tyler's armpits. Like his, not the username. Do you think Tyler smells bad? I've literally held the man. He's had his arm around me. He didn't smell good or bad. There was no smell. Maybe he just does not produce smell.
So I don't know because I'm not weird and parasocial like that. He seems like a very hairless guy.
Are you saying I am?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I'm sure there's some people out there that will tell you. And well, if you look at this picture, he's got hair there, but now he doesn't, so he must shave it. But whatever.
Hairless guy.
He seems pretty hairless. I would think that like armpits, at least, the more hairy they are, the more smelly they would be, because the more heat gets into them. This is
incredible.
I'm feeling uncomfortable with this conversation.
All right, let's just move on then.
Because it seems very.
Well, anyway, I'm here to tell you folks, and maybe Jenna can chime in and verify, because we know she listens. No smell.
I gotta say.
And he's always making comments about how the audience smells. So he's very aware of smell.
He must be aware of smell.
Yeah.
When I am around, so I do Zumba as a passion of mine.
Yeah, you do.
Very much enjoy Zumba.
Mm-hmm.
I'm around some sweaty people. My Zumba instructor,
No smell.
Julio,
Yeah.
is very sweaty man.
Yeah.
He does not smell.
No.
Like at all. However, usually on a Saturday morning, and I'm thinking it's because we went out to a nice dinner the night before, there's a couple women that stand around me that don't really sweat that much and they are stinky. So
What does that have to do with dinner?
I think it smells like garlic or onions
gotcha.
usually.
Yeah. Okay.
I think
This is
the more
great.
sweaty you are, maybe like it washes the smell, like too sweaty to be smelly. You know what I mean?
Maybe we are either going to just crush it in the downloads this week or lose a lot of fans. This is great.
This is
great
so bad.
pod.
We're going to have to post this on our socials as a like,
Yeah.
this has to be the teaser trailer for this week.
Or the
What does sweat have to do with smell?
should the name of the episode be Tyler's Smell?
Tyler's
or
smell. I don't
armpits.
think so. Tyler's armpits should definitely be the name of the episode. 100%.
Okay.
Anyway,
But yes, you're right. I walked behind.
falling off the rails.
I walked behind Julio today in his very sweat-laden shirt. No
Yes.
smell. I was expecting a smell.
He does not smell. He does not smell at all. So, yeah. Now I need to do like a scientific deep dive on this and find out. Because sweat's supposed to cool you down, right?
Yeah, that's
so
why
maybe
it's
the
the point,
cooler
yeah.
you are, the less you smell. You know what I mean?
It must be why I don't smell, because I'm pretty cool.
You're really cool.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, wow, that was way off the rails. Tyler's Armpits. Great job on the editing. If you have not seen it yet, I have reposted it on Instagram. Please go check it out. It's phenomenal.
Thank you for the conversation starter. We appreciate it.
Thank you for the conversation starter.
All right. What's next?
I forgot to tell you, Katie, I'm sorry, Katie this afternoon said thank you so much for showing her the City Walls thing from last week that we did, the acapella City Walls, because it made her day. So I'm glad that we are bringing smiles and laughter to all those who listen.
Would you care to do a reenactment?
So thanks, Katie. No.
Oh, you were doing it the other day. It's really good.
I was.
All right. Is it time?
It's time.
It is indeed time for the
Song.
That was a wet one. Deep dive.
Yes. And I don't remember who was the listener that asked for this last week.
Hold that thought. I'll find it.
A listener did ask for this last week, and it's very funny because I had already planned on doing intentions anyway. So I'm very glad that they asked for it, but we're going to find out who that was.
Keep talking.
And we're going to do it quickly.
It was Annabelle, long-time listener, multi-time commenter. Annabelle said, I had a question. I don't understand intentions at all, because twice he says it means nothing, and then he says it's everything.
So we're going to talk about that today, Annabelle. This is for you and for also myself, because I like to do deep dives on songs or like pieces of the lore that I don't understand, because it helps me to learn more and to understand them.
That's very smart of you. I like to do deep dives on songs I like.
I do that too. I like intentions very much. I do like it a lot. I don't like to listen to it a lot because it makes me really sad, because it reminds me of the end of the video.
Yeah.
Where I was like literally sobbing.
Yeah.
So I don't really like to go back to that place. So I don't listen to it a lot. I usually skip it. Sorry, guys. Okay. Sorry. I give it the 35 seconds and then I skip it.
That's all you need. It's really all you need.
I actually think it's only 30, but I give it 35.
Overachiever.
I'm an overachiever.
Look at you.
Just to make sure.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't want them to, I want them to get that like half of a cent.
I get it, bro. I get it.
All right. Anyway. So intentions. That's what we're going to do today. It's the last song on their album Breach. It's the 13th song. It does not have an official music video, but it is connected to the ending of City Walls, which I believe is intentional. Like what I did there. That was very slow on the uptake there. We're going to do a song breakdown first. Then I'm going to explore the meaning behind the times he uses the word intentions for Annabelle and for myself. And then I'm going to add a teensy bit of religion in there. Just a little bit. I promise.
An itty bitty sprinkle.
A little
sprinkle of Jesus.
Sprinkle.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So before we get into it though, I would like to hear what Tyler has to say about intentions. While you're pulling up the link, I do want to point out, yes, this interview goes directly against everything I have ever said, but it's important to hear.
Everything you've said.
Pretty much.
That's a lot.
No, I just mean about the lore being over.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Incredible. Not playing sound again.
It's really short, by the way, so it'll
wraps up the whole story. And so that first song...
There we go.
So the first song on the record is called City Walls, and that's going to be the one that has the music video that kind of wraps up the whole story. And so that first song on the record really is the sound bed for the final part of that story. And then the way I like to look at it is the last song on the record. It's called Intentions. That's kind of the way that I, as Tyler, try to make sense of that story as well. So the first song on the record is all the action and how it all kind of resolves in that world. The last song on the record is me wrestling with that ending and making sense of it. So the first song on the record is called City Wall.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
I know a thing or two about body language. Mm-hmm. He's lying.
Oh, I like it.
And at one point when he says sound bed, he's thinking about a word and he looks up because he's recalling that word, sound bed. Mm-hmm. So he's recalling there, but the rest of the time, like I assume they're on a video call.
Yeah.
There's zero eye contact, which I think Tyler with his issues probably does that from time to time.
Sure.
So that's acceptable, but the eyes are darting around everywhere. I think he's lying.
Well, he
in the
does
best way.
say
Like,
he does say that part of the story. He does kind of like use wordage that isn't quite. It's a little more open ended than I would like it to be if I were to say that this is completely 100% over.
right.
However, yes, I agree. It does sound like he's saying it's over. I totally hear that, but there's just too much. There's too much going on. Again, I'm not going to say my whole piece again. You know, I like the ending. I love the way that he ended it, but I just think there's more there.
I'd have to listen
All
to
right.
it again, but didn't he also say it wraps up that part of the story?
He did. He said it wraps up that part.
There's a lot going
of
on
the
there to
story.
unpack. I think you should repost that
Maybe I will.
so people can see what I'm referencing.
Mayhaps I shall. All right.
Okay.
I just think that was very important to hear him say that he, as Tyler, makes sense of the story. I love how he differentiates between himself and Clancy for us in saying that this is how I personally see the end of it by taking himself out of the story. Because yes, we do know this is supposed to be him and his mind, right? However, I think he really wants us to understand that this is a story that he created, right? So I like that he...
Can we at least turn it down again? Like,
Yes, I will turn it down again. Anyway, so I like that he said me as Tyler. I think that was extremely important that we saw that. Okay.
yeah.
So let's get into this. Let's do the song breakdown. If you want to go ahead, you can start playing it. Do you want to just play the whole thing?
No, we should probably break it down for copyright reasons
All right, break it down.
so we don't get in trouble.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Break it down one time. All right. Give me the old signal when we need to stop.
Well, you can see where I stopped.
I can't see both pages. Remember, we've been through this.
Oh, just at the, okay. Sounds very drag pathy.
Yeah. That's what I thought all along.
I am starting it all once again. Did I learn a thing?
All right. So that's the first line. There's only 6 or 8 lines in this whole song.
The next one's where it really hits home, though. It's on Apple Music. It says, who.
Okay.
That's the lyric.
It's really good.
Yeah.
All right. So to Tyler, this is the ending of this story he's been telling for so long. It's his representation of the mental health battle that he deals with. So essentially, he understands that sometimes we backslide. Thank you very much.
Nice.
And the cycle starts again. In the case of this story, that's exactly what's going to happen because mental health is not a one and done kind of thing. We've talked about this before. But the most important takeaway is, did you learn anything this time around? Right?
Yep.
Do you have more tools to help you when, not if, it happens again? From a musical perspective, he is literally starting all over because he's no longer telling the story. He has to begin writing a new era of music. If you think about this, we're not telling the story anymore. This is a new step. We're moving into something new.
Yeah.
Something we as fans, yes, we have heard it like with Vessel, for example, but we've never been in a time with him where
It's been a while.
The story, yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Where the story hasn't been being told. We've even tried to make self-titled and regional if that's part of the story.
Right.
So it's going to be a new thing. So we're starting all over again, if you look at it that way, right? But what did we learn from the last time, from the last era of music we've just been through?
Yeah.
So
I forgot to mention real quick. I really don't
Sure.
want to side, whatever, get you off your guardrails, your rails.
my rails, yeah.
I forgot to mention when talking about Clancy earlier, another song on the record that has no paint and Josh is very present and they're just goofing around, Lavish. And in the live stream, they say we put this on the record. It's important on the record. I think they were trying to tell us like, there's more to us than all this story.
Yes.
And this is something it could potentially sound like.
Yes.
So
All right.
sorry about that.
if we take a look at this song from the lore perspective, I feel like this could be Torchbearer saying this. He's literally starting all over again with a new Clancy. They obviously have to learn from their mistakes each time, and it's pretty clear this isn't the first, and they know it's not the last Clancy. Okay?
Right.
All right, next.
Intentions are everything.
I'll never forget when we heard this at the listening party and you're like, it's truce, it's truce, it's truce.
I knew immediately.
It was so great.
I knew immediately it was
Your
truce.
reaction was great.
Intentions will set you free.
I think we can just finish it out now if you
You
want.
will fail most every day, every way. Did you learn a thing?
All right. So he means that as long as you truly want to get better and you continue trying, that's how you break this cycle. Each time gets better and better until you no longer are stuck repeating the same behavior over and over. He says you will fail every day and every way, but you need to remember that each time you fail, take it as a learning experience and try again. That's how it gets better, and that's how you don't let it break you. Lore-wise, at the end of Paladin Strait, Clancy reaches Nico, right? But he doesn't win. At least he doesn't completely win, right?
Yeah.
The battle continues. Then Breach begins with both Clancy and Torchbearer still moving, still fighting. They're still choosing to fight, still choosing each other, still choosing to forge forward, even though it kind of looks like maybe this isn't going to be it, right?
Yeah.
Because his intention, his goal, his purpose remains unchanged. Intentions are literally what set the Banditos free. Their intention to no longer be part of the cycle. So when he says intentions will set you free, if you look at it lore-wise, they actually did set them free. Because that's their purpose, is to change, to get this cycle to break with the new Clancy, right? So if for them, intentions are everything. If they don't have the intentions anymore, they don't have a purpose anymore, and now they're back stuck in Dima. If that makes sense.
It does. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now we can just finish the song off.
All right.
Intentions lack memory. Intentions will set you free. Just try to be.
All right. That's my favorite part of the whole song. Those last three lines.
It's really a trip how it just ends too like
Just
that. A lot of
ends.
their songs don't necessarily do that.
Well, it's because it's truce backwards. So it has to start like, songs start
Yeah.
from nothing. Whereas in the end, they usually fade out. So that's why the beginning of it sounds like it's fading in, like Drag Path,
Yeah.
because
Gotcha.
it's backwards. All right. I love that line. Intentions lack memory. I love it. It gives me goosebumps when I say it.
I'm really curious to hear what you say here because those last three lines I couldn't disagree with more in my
Interesting.
personal life.
Wow. That's why I love these lines so much. It's like so true. It's like it's a hard truth, but it's true. It's a truth. So let me get into it.
Yeah.
Intentions don't remember your failures. They don't remember your shame or your worst moments or your previous versions of yourself. Intentions only point forward. They're a direction. You're intending to go a specific way. It's not looking backward. You're moving yourself forward, right? They are how you push on through and keep moving. They will set you free from the cycle. Tyler says this line twice because he's emphasizing how important it is to want to change and to break the cycle in half. Just try to be. He doesn't end the line with perfect or successful or good. He just says be. He could say, just try to be good. Just try to be perfect. Just try to be smart. Just try to be successful. He could say that, but the goal is not perfection. It's movement. Just try. That's all you have to do is just try.
Yeah.
Haven't you ever just wanted to just sit and do nothing? Like you just want to be. Just be you, be in your skin with all of your flaws, with all of your failures, with everything you've done wrong, all of these fears. It's the same thing that the Banditos are doing, the same thing Clancy's doing. We're reclaiming all of that, realizing we have it and choosing to continue trying to move forward anyway.
Yeah.
Instead of letting them stop us and hold us back like Dima.
Yeah. And I think it speaks to all of us with the message that he's always said is just stay alive.
Yeah. Stay alive.
You don't have to stay alive perfect. You don't have to stay alive great.
Doesn't have to be successful.
Doesn't have to be sunshine and rainbows.
Doesn't have to be a good life. It just has to be a life.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow. Okay.
Lore-wise, I can't help but think of Torchbearer's last words. We will try again always. Those are the words that Tyler wanted to leave us with. That's the last part of the story if you listen to him. That's what he wanted to leave us on. Torchbearer knows that they can't stop because each time it's getting closer and closer, and it gives him his purpose. It's his kitchen sink, right?
Mm-hmm.
His reason to continue, his reason to go on is because he's going to try, and he's always going to try. And just like in his letter, as long as we keep Clancy alive, or as long as we keep trying, Clancy will always be alive. He will never die. Right?
Yeah.
So this is my little snippet of religion that I'm gonna add in here. Religiously, the song feels connected to the ideas of repentance and grace and forgiveness. And this just kind of mirrors the biblical concept because repentance literally means to turn around and not feeling bad and remembering your mistakes constantly, but choosing a different direction. And that's basically the entire message of intentions, I think. Throughout scripture, God's described as a father who loves us unconditionally, who takes away our sins, forgets our transgressions, and makes us a new person. So the point isn't that our mistakes disappear. The point is that though through grace, we're forgiven and they don't keep being brought up and held against us. God doesn't keep shoving them in our face. He just wants us to change and move forward. Intentions lack memory because they aren't looking backward, they're looking ahead. Make sense?
Yeah. I keep thinking for some reason, one way is popping into my head.
Okay.
It literally is talking about intentions in a way where there's one way. When you go on a trip and it's a round trip, you're coming back.
Right.
To your life. You're coming back to everything. But if you go on a one way, like we did when we moved here, we didn't go back. Mm-hmm. And it's new. And we're moving on. We still have all that in our past, like you're saying, and learn from it. But now we're moving forward with a one way.
Sure. I like it. All right. So now I'm going to address the contradiction part, the one that everybody seems so confused on. And when you step back and look at it all together, I don't actually think Tyler is contradicting himself. I think he's giving us 3 different pieces of the same puzzle. So just like we have 3 different Tylers in the routines in the night, we're getting 3 different views on intentions. In the craving, we learn that intentions without action aren't enough. You can love someone, you can care about them, you can mean well, but if those intentions never become actions, they don't accomplish much. Okay? In center mass, we learn that even good intentions can still lead to pain. Just because your heart was in the right place, it doesn't guarantee that the outcome's going to be good. So even though he gets these tattoos to show his faith, to show his, that side of him, I guess, maybe it didn't have the outcome he was looking for. Which is okay. We learn, right? Did you learn a thing?
Yeah.
And then in intentions, Tyler takes the conversation one step deeper. He's no longer talking about outcomes. He's talking about direction. So like I said, He's talking about who you're choosing to become, because before there can be action, before there can be healing, before there can be growth, there has to be an intention to want to change. We talked about that when we talked about Choker and when we talked about Drum Show. You can't make any changes unless you actually want to. And I think that's where the lore connection becomes really powerful here, is that Clancy doesn't win every battle. He makes mistakes, he doubts himself, he falls short. But what separates him from the bishops is that he keeps moving. The bishops want him trapped in memories. They want him staring at like every failure that he's ever had, every regret, every reason he should give up, because they want him to give up. Remember, that's where their religion ends, is that's the ultimate sacrifice to them. They want him to give up. But the torchbearer has always represented the opposite of that. He doesn't point Clancy backward, he points him forward. That's why I think intentions lack memory might be one of the most important lines Tyler has written in this era. That's why I like it so much. It gives me goosebumps when I think about it. Not because the past didn't happen or the mistakes don't matter, but because your future doesn't have to be controlled by your past. Whether we're talking about Clancy's journey, the listener's journey, or even Tyler's own spiritual themes that have been present since the beginning, the message feels like the same. You're not defined by where you've been. You're defined by the direction you're choosing to go next. And maybe that's what intentions is about. Not perfection or success, like we said. Just try to be. Don't be perfect. Don't be successful. You don't even have to win, right? Just choosing every day to keep moving toward who you're trying to become. Which brings full circle to me with the word try. Try, I think, is the most important synonym for intentions. In Tyler's entire, the entire catalog, that's the word that we're supposed to get, I think. Especially since that's what he leaves us with.
Yeah.
It started in Truce with the famous line, "The sun will rise and we will try again." And it brings us all the way back to intentions. The last song telling us is that all we need is just to try. So I don't think he's contradicting himself at all. I think he's just showing intentions. They are everything because they're what you need to continue moving. And all you need to do is keep moving.
Yeah. All you need to do is push on through.
Yep.
Which I'm talking a lot about that live stream because I'm fresh off watching it. But in that program, he tells you that he owed it to the fan base to tell us how he's doing, where he's at.
Right.
He was telling us that he's still trying.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was reading these notes about what you were going to talk about here, I had a thought.
Okay.
And I think that, you know how the Holy Trinity's in threes.
Right.
There's a lot of threes in this music. There's multiples of threes with the 9. 3 is a central theme, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's 3 things that Tyler as a person really battles with. And Anna B was talking about something about her theory. I didn't listen to the whole post, but was saying something that he's desperately trying to not become the glorious gone. And we talked about this a little bit tonight, you and I, that I don't think Tyler Joseph, the man, the father, the husband, I don't think he wants to commit suicide now. I don't think, maybe he did at one point. I don't know. I don't know him. That's the rumor that's going around out there, but I don't think now that that's something he has any desire to do. Mm-hmm. But I think the glorious gone can also stand for like irrelevance in your music. It could stand for him losing his battle with mental health. It could stand for him falling back and regressing on his faith. I think there's 3 things that are so important to him that he struggles with and portrays through all this music and everything he does. Mm-hmm. His battle with his demons in his head and the insecurities. So his mental health is 1. His religion and his faith is 2. Mm-hmm. And how does he say that? How does he stay committed to it? And his creation, his music. Mm-hmm. And those are the 3 things I think we get every version of him talking about in all his songs. Mm-hmm. There's either some part of it or some song that has purely to do with the creative process, very important to him. There's some that are very much have to do with your mind and mental health. And there's some that are very much have to do with religion or parts of all three of that in every song.
Yeah.
So I just think it's really incredible. I love what you said there, that try is the word, man.
It's the word. Try. That's all you have to do.
Yeah. That was wonderful as always.
Thank you. I hope it answered your question, Annabelle.
Sorry, that was so good. It deserved a butch. Sometimes we cut the applause short, but that one deserved a full butch.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Well done. That was good.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, that's episode 59, Tyler's Armpits.
Tyler's Armpits.
Unlike, well, I guess very much like him. So we think this episode did not stink.
No.
I think.
I don't think so.
Anyway. Yeah. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for joining us on this overall journey and being part of the downloads and part of our fandom, if you will. It's really great. We appreciate all of you with all the interactions and all the things and just being our new kind of friends, you know?
So
we don't have a lot of those. So.
Next week, are we recording early or are we recording on the road?
We will be recording on the road.
Next week, we leave on Sunday.
Yeah. So we will probably record. I don't know. That's a good question.
Are we going to record?
No, we're going to record
after we see our first? Because that'll be late.
I'm glad you brought that up.
We're going to be late.
We are going to record a series of shorter episodes.
Sure. Okay. I like
so
that.
Maybe we'll do multiple in a week. It's going to be not our regular programming. We're going to basically be talking about our travels, maybe some TOP in the wild.
Hopefully.
Maybe some show stuff. The adventures of Mr. and Mrs. Cliquebait, Jorge and Helena / Guadalupe. We will be talking about all those things. From the road, from Belgium, from France, from We Can See Your Underpants.
Okay.
You know how that goes, right?
I'm aware.
Anyway,
yes.
Yeah, we'll be on the road. We'll be doing, so for the next couple weeks, I guess, because we'll be gone like 10-ish days. We're going to do two episode cycles, basically. We're going to be doing these little bonus snippet episodes. So we'll still be there for you. They're just not going to be what you are used to. We will return to form mid-July with our normal episodes, which I think next up would be a lore deep dive by you.
Yes, and I was going to talk about Tyler's paint in concerts.
So in the meantime, check out the socials, keep up with our journey that way, and listen to the bonus episodes. They'll be short and sweet and fun. And that's okay because it's over the 4th of July if you're American. It's the start of summer if you're not American. It's World Cup. I'm sure you're busy. So we're just going to give you little short ones while we enjoy ourselves and take some much needed clickbait rest.
And follow our socials because I'll be posting about our trip. So
yeah, there's going to be all kinds of shenanigans.
We'll get a song on the plane like we did last time and kind of fun stuff. So
yeah, and we got these fancy microphones, and maybe we'll record part of the show while we're rocking out. Who knows?
Yeah, I will.
Know.
I don't know how well our internet will be. Obviously, we have to get like an international plan, and they said once you hit like a certain bandwidth, they're going to slow it down. So I don't know how well it will do. I will do my best to try and go live at least a couple of times for y'all. Don't know how to work out, but I will do my darndest. Keep your eyes out for some giveaways. I've got 2 that I think I'm going to get going on the socials. So please keep your eyes out for that.
And I'm going to learn how to say we are clickbait and so are you in other languages.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Specifically for this trip. But for now, since we're still in America and this is a normal episode, thank you once again. And we are clickbait and so are you.
Just try to be.
Show.